Brews and Banner Podcast. Banner Podcast. Brews and Banner Podcast. What up, what up, what up? Welcome to Brews and Banner Podcast. I'm your host, Rob G. And with me, as always, is the Legendary Brew Crew. What up, fellas?
I was reading this weekend.
Mama.
Nah, it doesn't taste like dirt.
My name is Lou Belgians, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm wondering, does Delaware have an actual culture?
This is the podcast that we talk about beer, but we also talk about a lot of things that's happening in the world. Politics, movies, anything really that comes to our mind while we're here sampling these brews. Grab a drink and pull up a chair.
Ooh, we love you, Brews and Banter Podcast.
Red means go.
Uza.
How many times can I do this? How many more days and nights can I put you through this? How many times can I let you down, turn around and try to give you excuses? I'm on my third time growing up and 10th time not doing enough. And every time that I try to show up, the going gets tough. Yeah, I was your person. Only me could turn that into a burden. Only you could.
What up? Welcome to Brewsing Banter Podcast, where the topic is the rockin' and the brew. Well, that be the fuel. I'm your host, Rob G, and with me, as always, the Legendary Brew Crew. What's going on, fellas?
Hi.
What up, dude?
This is episode 282 of Brewsing Banter Podcast. And if this is your first time listening or watching, listening, you ain't watching this one. Welcome. If it's your return bruiser or bruisette, we're glad that you are back for another episode of Brewsing Banter Podcast. We have a special guest.
Yes, welcome back.
Who joined us back in episode 69.
Damn.
Out of your mind.
That's
213 episodes.
That's a long time ago.
Some people can't even do 13 episodes.
Right.
We were 213 episodes ago.
Yeah. So we have Vanity Constance, so I'm going to give her a round of applause.
Welcome.
Welcome back to the show.
We're all older than we were last time.
4 years older.
Yeah, that was pandemic time too, right?
Yeah, it was the height of COVID.
Yeah, it was the height of COVID.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
And I still haven't drank any port wine.
You still haven't got the port wine yet?
Teleport.
Well, we gotta get some TP.
We should
Yo,
have told
you know
to
what? I
bring
think I
the
got
port wine.
some.
We
Wait, do I
missed
got
that.
some?
We missed
Nah,
that.
I think they drink it all. I did have some.
Maybe I did have some. Maybe,
You ain't had some here?
I feel like you may have.
I might have had it.
I feel like we all got some.
Because when I bought it, I was like, why the fuck did I just buy a teleport? But it was just because of her.
Yeah.
Okay.
You still drink that?
So recently returning, I did actually have some TP, some orange juice. It brought back a lot of Wilmington memories. So I had to.
So So people, I don't know if people know, you were not in Delaware for a while.
Yes.
You didn't drink the teleport while you were away?
I did not. I did not.
So it's specifically a Delaware thing for
It
you.
really is. It's
Well,
like
that's
part
what
of the
I said when you
culture.
first-
Yeah, I know. But I was trying to see if I could catch it.
Wait, is that for real? That's a
No,
Delaware thing?
it really is. Because I'm not from Delaware, and when I'm
Oh, you're not originally from Delaware?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm originally from Houston, Texas.
Interesting.
Baby. Oh.
Yeah.
So when you came here, hold on. How old were you when you got here?
I was like
Drinking-
13, 14.
Okay, well.
Yeah, no, not drinking Taylor. No, darling.
Okay. But all of your travels, you never seen other people drinking teleport. It's
No.
always been a Delaware specific thing.
Always.
Interesting.
Wilmington, not just Delaware.
Yeah, Wilmington. Yeah, be very specific. Wilmington.
Wilmington thing. And the way
I
you
need to
said
see-
Wilmington is very Wilmington.
Yeah.
Wilmington.
You got to say it like that.
I need
you
to
do,
see
you
the.
do.
I need to
I'm
see
from.
the.
You can't say I'm from
Wilmington.
Wilmington.
Who does that? I'm from
can't.
Wilmington.
I think that's how I say it.
Wilmington.
Wilmington.
You say it the same way I do.
You do.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, there's no L in there. There's no L in there. For the people from Wilmington, there's no L in there.
Yeah.
I think when I tell people where it is,
That's how
I
you
say
get
Wilmington.
Yeah, when you tell people,
Not me.
yes.
I'd rather them say, huh?
But that's how you can tell. You can tell who's not from here. You're like, what part of Delaware are you from? I'm from Wilmington. I'm from Newcastle.
I never noticed that until you just said it.
Yep.
Now he gonna try to correct it every time.
He gonna be
Somebody
listening
gonna ask
to
him.
it.
He gonna be like, okay, wait.
Who are
Give
you?
me a second.
Like,
Well, no.
he
when
gotta
somebody
look at
asks
the
me-
person.
When somebody asks me, then I do
You gonna
say
say Wilmington?
I say it correctly, but just saying.
Well, if they're from Delaware, though, if they're from like Dover, I'm gonna say Wilmington.
Yeah.
But if they're from like California, I may say Wilmington.
Okay. I won't.
I guess it's like
You always
I'm
Wilmington.
just
I
always
guess it's
say
Newark
Wilmington.
and Newark. I guess how people would say it.
Oh, yeah.
Say it.
Newark.
So because you
It's
know
the same
difference.
shit.
It
You
is.
know
the
that meme where Dexter whispering in a girl's ear? It's one that says, where you from? And he's like, Wilmington.
Yeah, I mean, well, before we get into everything we're going to do, we have a lot of drinks on here. So, what are we drinking today? I don't know. Who wants to
Are we really gonna go through the?
I don't think we're going to drink all of them. Maybe two.
We're gonna go
maybe,
through all these.
Maybe three.
Yeah, we're going to get it popping in this month.
Maybe two, maybe three.
Wait, did you drive?
I took an Uber. I took an Uber.
Hey, see, she came prepared.
You should have just said with a ride share, not.
The sponsorship credit. They not paying for this spot.
Unless they want to.
Yeah, shout out the ride shares.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
Yes.
Because if you're drinking a podcast, you should drink responsibly and
Right.
use ride share.
Right.
thank-
Well, she
thank
get
you.
lit tonight
Yeah.
then.
Thank you
Wait,
for taking
what you
that
got to do
for us.
tomorrow? That's the question.
I have some things to do in the community, but you know, I'm kind of new to the beer world, so I'm exploring it. I'll take some sips.
Yeah. Sips is what you need.
I'm here for that.
Well,
I'm here for that, guys.
That's right.
This first one is an oldie but goodie to the podcast, I would say.
This one?
Yeah.
Yep. This is our collaboration that we did with Dewey Beer Co. for the Halloween of 2024. It's called Thrills Kills. It is a blood red blend of strawberries, sweet cherries, dragon fruit, and raspberries in a collaboration with Bruising Banner Podcast.
Yes.
It is an ABV, which is alcohol by volume, of 5.25%. And this is considered the style of fruit smoothie.
Why you act like he learned some shit? Like he wasn't there when it was made.
Yeah, I'm engaging with the audience.
Do tell.
I love it. I love it.
This is the most important thing about fruit smoothie beers is that they are fruit based. So you want to store them upside down
Oh,
because
okay.
as you can see, as you will get to see, it settles. So this will be at the bottom that's in the can here will be more thicker as we pour it out than what we see in our glasses here.
Bigger than the Snicker.
Okay.
But it's heavy red flavor. I would say this is
Heavy red.
Smells
heavy,
good.
heavy red color.
It didn't
Wow,
sound
my
like
bad.
a nigga.
Heavy red in color.
Oh yeah, that tastes like red.
Heavy red in color. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. I thought I was drinking Kool-Aid. It does taste like fucking Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look,
It kinda
alcoholic, thicker version of Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
And I would like to say this was more brighter red in
Before?
early November when we were
think so?
cracking it. Yes. The color is changing over time.
I didn't have.
It's definitely changing.
I haven't had it since then, so I don't really.
Oh man, I'm so sorry for you.
Yeah,
You ain't have it at the party?
I didn't have it at the party.
Yeah, but the color is changing. The taste though, not so much.
Yeah,
the
it's
taste
still
is still
good.
consistent with
Don't
what it
taste it.
tastes like the
Cheers.
first day.
Wait, you haven't tasted it yet?
You haven't tasted
I was
it?
waiting for us to do a cheers or something.
No, we just-
You can't cheers with water.
I know. Where's yours?
Yo, I got in
She
trouble
waiting
at
for
a,
the second round of beers.
Oh, okay.
I got in trouble at a party for trying to toast with some water.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they tried to put me out.
All right. Well, I'm going to just jump
Hold
into
on,
this.
hold on. Let's she just tasted it. Right, let's find.
Oh, I like this one.
Yeah,
Oh, of course you do.
Oh, and that's a beer?
this is
Yes,
beer.
That's the beer.
Wait a second.
That's what we're here for.
Wait a second.
We are.
Wow, where's your glass at?
It's like a...
Me and Yoda came into this not knowing about beer.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
thinking beers taste like Coors Light, Miller Light, whatever.
Yeah.
And because
Heinekens.
and Rob was like, no, they don't. I'll find a beer for you. And I like sweet shit. So this
Yeah,
is
me
right
too.
up,
Me
this is
too.
right
I
up my
do too.
alley.
Me too.
And anytime we try to find a new beer drinker and try to introduce them to beer,
Yeah.
we always ask them like,
This one.
what do you like?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if you like some sweet shit, we come
I
down
like
to
this
come
sweet
to
shit.
Dewey
Come
to
to-
get this sweet shit. Dewey Beer
Okay.
Company has some of the best fruit smoothie beers, I would say.
Yeah.
In the,
Yeah,
in the world.
yeah, yeah.
In the world.
I would say.
And they're right down
I
the
would say
street.
so.
Yep.
I love that.
Well, I'm gonna jump into this other Dewey beer.
God damn.
I didn't realize it's the Black Taxi. It's their vanilla and English toffee beer. It's a stout. It's a 12%, I believe.
12%.
Yeah.
He up there going crazy.
Yeah, it's 12%. They keep it dark so you can't see that shit.
It's 12%.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yo, neither did I, but I haven't drank one of those by myself, so
Yeah,
I just tasted
We'll
it.
be fine.
But Black Taxi Day was just last Sunday in Dewey. They had a whole
Okay.
little event.
Okay.
I'm going to crack it open.
Crack that thing open.
Let's see how it looks.
That thing gonna be dark. Ooh, that look like gasolina.
It's purple.
That shit like who that like gasolinas? That like gasolinas.
Yes.
You got the vanilla flavors, a little toffiness.
Okay.
That does smell delicious. And not in the way of the IPA. That smells fucking
That smells
delicious.
good, huh?
That's nice. It's smooth.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that's 12%. Though. I mean, it is, but
I don't know if that's 12%.
it's kind of sweet
I definitely
too.
smell the
Yeah.
coffee notes.
You said it's not. You don't see it's boozy.
No,
It's not?
It's not
I'm
boozy.
learning how to
Wow.
do stuff
So
with
that 12% is like
It's like
8.
respect, you know?
Does it feel like a 5? Does it feel like a 10?
You might be at 8.
Feel like about an 8.
About
okay.
8.
Okay.
It ain't real heavy. It's just like
Nah, it's not like it's been barrel aged or anything like
Yeah.
that.
Okay,
It's just
okay.
a nice,
Well done.
heavy, stout, toffee flavor.
And shout out to Dewey because I'm really interested to taste this because I don't really taste Dewey beer other than their fruit smoothies.
I didn't bring myself a water. How dumb was that?
Yeah, I noticed that about you.
No, I'm not gonna
came
drink it. I
downstairs.
just wanted to clean my glass out.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so I'm interested to taste the stout because Dewey, I'm not used to them. I know they make all different styles of beer, but I'm only used to drinking their fruit forward beers.
I think I had I did have a stout from them before. It was something that had to do with almonds, like an almond joy joint. Maybe.
I know being at the brewery,
so.
I've had a lot of different styles, but not actually out of the can. So yeah, I'm,
You want to try this?
Yes.
You want to pour some of that in there and just like.
I was watching you do it a little bit, so I was like, let me watch and proceed.
just want to like cleanse the palate of the glass.
Yeah, this is nice.
Pop.
Yo, you're not gonna do this to me.
Hey, you don't dump it out, you just drink it?
Yeah, I just drink it because
It's just water and
This
beer.
is water and beer.
It's water and beer,
Just
huh?
chugga
Chugga chew?
Knock it back.
because it's still water. You need the water. You see you sipping. Why you sipping it?
You're never gonna get it. You're never gonna get it.
Ooh, just do it. You doing too much.
She need a bucket.
Oh my god, I know. I should have got her a bucket.
bucket.
I'm used to that. You know what I mean? A wine tasting, you put it in the bucket.
Yeah, well-
Sometimes you can do the bucket. You don't have to.
Yeah, we should have bought you a bucket.
We should have
It's
bought
okay.
you a bucket.
Here we
I ain't
are.
gonna put
Here
that
we
much
are,
in there.
darling.
Yeah, that's
There we go.
12%.
Darling.
Yes.
12%.
Oh, this is like, the movie Nosferatu.
Okay. Shout out to Dracula.
I didn't hear what she
I
said.
love it.
Nosferatu.
Oh, yeah, Nosferatu.
I know what you meant.
Yeah. But she said it in like a different
I thought
language.
she was
though.
talking about chips.
I
To be
thought
honest, I'm not gonna say no. This is part of
That's what you thought. That's what you heard.
I thought she said something about some Fritos. I ain't know what the fuck.
He said vampire. I was like, oh, that's
Yes.
Nosferatu.
Yes,
Yeah, I know Nosferatu.
Yeah, I picked up on the context
Because she said it real.
Because the way she said it was like
real creepy. Real coffin-y.
Yes.
And it's on a lot of people's mind now because it just came out, the new version.
Yes.
Okay.
Shout out to
Shout out to that. I had no idea.
Yo, this is good.
Let me clean them up.
But you're right. It doesn't taste like a 12%.
What you think? What
Nah,
you got?
I
Because you
def-
good guess of a percentage.
I could feel him on that 8 or 7.
yeah.
But not
I know,
12.
but the more you taste it,
But
though,
not 12.
It can get a little heavy.
Nah.
yeah, a
like-
whole can of it can hit you.
Yeah, whole can of
Doesn't it
it.
taste like chocolate to you a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, it tastes like
Stouts normally are
Or
coffee
coffee,
or chocolate, toffee.
Oh, okay.
Those three.
You guys
or
mentioned that
caramel,
okay.
caramel.
So now I know a stout is more of like the hearty kind of.
And they're normally dark.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah. It's
Dark,
very.
okay.
They do make
make-
like yellow,
Yeah.
wheat colored stouts, but it's rare.
It's rare. Okay.
It's rare.
No, I'm learning. Okay.
Yeah, normally when you get a stout, you going in for, well, most of the time they're bigger beers unless they're like a breakfast stout or something like that, like
Okay.
an Irish stout.
Yo,
Or-
y'all, what if we go scrolling through Instagram, running the Vans page, and she at brewery talking about, hey guys, I'm at the brewery, and I have me a stout. It is dark and good.
Don't get me started.
Beer girl Van, and I'm like, yo, what? Wait a minute.
If I see that one, thrills, what? I'm going crazy. I'll be like, oh,
You gotta, the Dewey beer.
Dewey
Yeah.
beer.
Dewey beer's fruit
Yes.
smoothie.
Dewey beers, yeah.
They have another one's called. You can only get Thrills at
Can
Dewey.
you even still get it?
You can no, not this particular Thrills. This is
Oh,
Kills.
Thrills.
Thrills comes out monthly.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you can only get it at the brewery.
Right.
Oh, okay.
But then they have another fruit forward beer that's in distribution. That's called Secret Machine.
Oh, Ooh,
and Secret Machine comes out like weekly.
Yeah, and they got some good. They got some good flavors.
It's a different flavor every week.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
So you can definitely find it if you look on there.
Yeah, you go to your normal, total. Oh, I'm sorry. You go to your normal ABC package store or your liquor store. You can find
exactly.
Find secret.
Gotcha. I caught on. Yes. Okay.
All right.
Welcome to the podcast.
Caught on real quick.
We all drinking something, so we all have good things. So we are excited to have Vanity back, and we want to know what she's been up to these past 4 or so years. Has it been 4 years?
Yeah, it was 2020.
Yeah,
it
was crazy.
It's
Wait,
been
so is that
4
when you
years
left in
and like
2020?
Yeah.
So I officially left. So I started traveling 2020, but then I officially left 2021.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
So let's dive deep here, since we already started talking about it.
Oh my
Give
goodness.
a round of applause.
Can we take another drink?
Let's get deep here. What were you running from?
So no, seriously. People were asking, they're like, are you running for something? Is something going on? Like, was it a relationship? Was it this and that? And honestly, like being in Delaware and stuff, like I was spreading myself like really thin with the work I was doing. And I really felt like I didn't have like the support. Like on the outward, I look like I'm very outgoing, this, that, and the third, but like you just never know what's going on in people's personal lives, you know? So I felt really like alienated, and I don't have any like, I have family here. I've like called family, like actually, you know, ordained as family, but I don't have any like blood family here, you know?
Gotcha.
So I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a chance and just be on my solo dolo. So yeah.
Where'd you go?
So my first stop, I actually went to Reno, Nevada.
Okay.
So I really like that. I have family over there. And it was great. Like, guys, I went on a 28-hour, like, solo, like, Amtrak ride, you know, across Utah, just exploring. And this was during COVID. So, like, I met, like, a lot of people that were, like, terrified and stuff. But at the same time, it's just, like, it was cool us all traveling together.
Yeah.
But just being alone, being in Colorado, being just traveling.
Stop. 28-hour train ride, like on purpose?
Yes.
Like it's like you online and it says this is a 28-hour train. It's like a non-stop, or y'all got some stops in between?
Oh yeah, it was stops, and mind you, sometimes it was like 8 hours without Wi-Fi or connection. So honestly, I was really looking to just knowing myself. Like I feel like spiritually I had like died. It was like parts of me. I was like growing pains. And I was like, you know what? I'm willing to take that risk on myself. I've done so much for other people. It's just time for me to like look out for me.
So that time without Wi-Fi, what were you doing?
Oh my gosh! So I was in like this cart. Let me tell you it's a whole story. Okay. So I was in like this, like, you know, Amtrak cart, right? I'm always really pleasant, so they upgraded me, guys. And so I was sitting.
Be pleasant, guys.
Be pleasant, and look people in the eye, like, you know what I mean, like real, like I really care about people, you know. So it's just like if I'm talking to you, I'm like, how are you doing? Like, what's going on? I really mean it. Like, so that's what I was doing, and was on the train, right? Like I mentioned, the cart they put me in, I was like the youngest person there, right? And it was like all these older people, they were traveling, they were nervous to fly because of their immune systems. So I was like, it was really cool connecting with everybody, hearing stories. And some people were like really sad about their relationship with their children. They're in their 70s, you know. It's interesting listening to parents and humans that are like our elders and them having like regret, them like talking about their life, us just like sharing moments. They're asking me, do you want snacks? You know what I mean? Like they were like wondering if I was okay. So it just really showed me humanity, and I just love my old folks. So yeah.
And that was cool. This is the beginning of the trip. Is this how you got to Reno?
Oh, no. How I got to Reno, I actually flew out there, took as many suitcases as I could, you know what I mean? It was like, I'm out. Like, so I'm just that kind of person. I've reached this point in my life where I'm just like, I just go. You know, not saying like I just go off like the fly, right? You can have calculated risks, but like I just started being like, I looked around and I'm like, everybody is just cool, like cool with just being. I'm okay with like failing, like I'm okay being like I tried, it didn't work. Yeah, I'm okay with like having a story that's real different from other people. You know, so it's like I own that. And it can get real interesting because certain people look at you like, oh, you're not stable, this, that, and the third. Actually, I broadened my palette in a lot of ways, you know. Just the like the experience of not being afraid of closing doors is like really you know, it's a real phenomenon, you know. Yeah,
I like that.
Me too.
So you're more like a it's like a. Would you consider yourself a wanderluster? Is that what they call it?
Oh yes.
Yeah, just as like if I gotta go, I'm out.
I gotta recalibrate.
Yeah.
It's easier than me. Like I'm real big. I used to say like mental health, but I'm just really big on health. You know what I mean? Like so mentally, I was not well. Mentally, I felt like I was feeling a lot of things. Feeling a lot of thoughts. I didn't want to really be living anymore. You know what I mean? Not in a bad way, like you want to take yourself out, but like in a way where like we know we're gonna transition. How do I want to transition? You know what I mean? Like where do I want to be buried? Like I'm thinking of all this.
You were
kind of
thinking about
stuff
stuff like that.
Yeah, I always think about stuff like that. Like you don't like.
But you're a young person.
I've been to more funerals. Like with people my age and younger than older people in like the past 10 years. Like
I understand.
It's scary. You know what I mean?
That's
and
true.
it's like one of those things. Like we gotta think about all those things. Like so, I'm just living.
For people who didn't know and didn't listen to episode 69, I guess.
Oh yeah, episode 69.
What were you doing before you left here?
I gotta tell you
If
context.
they did listen
wait,
to
I
episode
have
69,
context.
that was it, and she left.
I have
Oh
something
God!
to say. So when I was filming that episode 69, right? Like y'all remember, I was getting ready. It was my birthday.
Yeah.
So I was actually dating someone at that time, and he was so mad that I was on this podcast called
Why?
69 because he was just like trying to understand and like wrap his head around like. He was just like, you're on a podcast with men. It's like episode. I'm not dating him no more, so whatever. But it was just so funny. How I'm just like, it's
Because
his
it's
birthday.
insecure is why you're not dating them anymore.
Probably so.
Apparently, anyway. But no, great experience. Wrong guy, but yeah, he was so mad. I didn't care.
No.
It was episode 69.
The hotel was amazing.
Right.
No. It was a sex episode though.
It was a
It
sex,
was.
But we
It was,
had
but-
sex experts on the show.
I know.
And we're all adults, so it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But everybody has their own, like, it's just real interesting. Like I was telling you guys earlier, like being a woman and then like listening to you guys' perspective. So his perspective, I don't know, you guys are men too, so I don't know.
Wait, what? Okay, well, fuck it. What was it? You don't date him no more. So
Yeah.
what?
No,
So
I'm
what?
just saying.
He can
What was his
remain
perspective? Like,
anonymous.
I need-
The only person that knows is him.
He's anonymous.
Yeah, he's
yes.
anonymous.
Yeah, he's anonymous,
But,
except for people that know
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
Know you were dating
Yeah.
him.
Who cares?
But
Right.
yeah, who cares?
I never had an ex-boyfriend. I never had a boyfriend.
Right. Okay. There we go. There we
Yeah.
go.
Who's that?
Just a guy,
right,
It was just a
exactly.
guy that was
Guy.
behind. He was a guy behind the camera.
So who? So what was?
That sounds crazy. But
Yeah, it was that.
He was literally behind. He
You sound like,
was.
yeah, my girl doing OS over here.
No, that's not what I want.
I'm sorry, that's what it sounded like. I'm just saying.
Y'all went
That
there.
was not what he was.
Yeah, not
he
at
was
all.
Not, he was not.
Not at all.
He was not. Yes.
It's just the guy behind the camera, you know.
No.
No, he was behind the camera
Yes.
complaining like, "Get
He
the
was-
fuck off the podcast!
Yeah.
I'm
He
ready
was
to go."
so mad because he was like, "Are you sure you're going to be able to squeeze it in?" Because I was getting dressed and doing stuff, and I was like, "Yeah, if I'm committed to something." I was like, I love being on air and being able to like share my, just share my energy online, and
Yeah.
I love what you guys were doing. So, it's okay.
So what he thought was going to happen, though? I don't
I don't
understand.
know.
Because it was virtual, too. It's like, what he thought?
But you know how
He could
sometimes-
have more of
what
a
he
problem. He
thought
could
you-
have more of a problem now than
I don't
he would have
know.
back then.
True. I'm
Oh,
just
you would
like-
not have been here if he was still with him.
Honestly, but you gotta like if
Maybe.
you're not. It's all a
He would've
conversation.
followed her.
It's all a
Or
conversation.
been on the show. Yeah, he been on the show. We might pull up.
He been
Man, you gotta,
right here.
you got to get on, man. You put them. You're not no bodyguard. You're not a bodyguard. You're on the show now, bro.
I'd have been like, are you okay?
Been like,
Right?
I
We
don't
like
know.
wink. We like winked at us.
Yeah, he
if
did
you
not
need
like
help.
it. I just remember that.
Damn, that's crazy.
It's okay.
fascinating. Who knew?
Yeah, right. The stuff
what
that
I
goes
said.
on behind
You
the
Yeah,
never
scenes.
know.
yeah, absolutely.
You never
Never
know.
know.
You never know. Exactly.
And we just wanted to educate our fans about
Right.
sexual experiences and STDs and all that.
And have a good time
I
at the
think we
same
did.
time.
I think we did a great job that
We
episode.
had a sex educator. We had the Department of Health.
Right.
We had sex with Ashley on, and sex with Ashley is big.
Yeah,
Yes.
She
she's
is the
famous
woman.
now.
Yeah, she's a
She's a
woman,
huge
and she was on episode 69
Yes.
of the Brews and Banner podcast.
She done been on TV shows,
Yeah.
everything. Like,
Yeah.
she going
She's
crazy.
doing
I've seen her in
really good. Hey, Ashley.
commercials.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody who'll be on this podcast.
Look, they blow up, man.
Hey.
We put y'all to the top.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
welcome.
I'm
Y'all welcome.
manifesting that. I'm manifesting that.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's coming for you.
yeah,
It's coming for you. You came on the show.
It's coming for you.
Yep.
It
Yeah.
is. It
For
definitely is. You know what's funny that I didn't really believe in manifestation
Really?
like, too much until like recently. And one time I had a dream about one of my friends, and I had to send her a message. I texted her. I'm like, yo, you about to be like on the stage in front of all these people. But I had this dream that you was in this stadium and like you was doing your little speech. I didn't even know what she really did. Like, so I sent her the message. The next thing I know, she sent me back a video where she on a podcast and they was asking her what her dreams were. And it was the same exact thing that I said. And like right now, she going up there.
Yeah.
The fact that she was on the podcast, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Huh? Not on our podcast.
I know.
Yeah,
She was on a podcast.
a friend of his
I'm
is
going to the
famous,
podcast.
and she was on another podcast telling me about my dreams.
Yes.
Why wasn't she on our
shout out?
podcast?
I'll shout out Levante. Levante is Levante Dorsey.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm speaking about. So shout out to her.
Yes.
I'll let her pass.
You let her pass, okay? Because you know her too. Why you just?
Yeah.
But come, she is a therapist.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
Yes.
All right. Well,
Cheers to her.
Yeah.
But did you answer the question about what you were doing before you left here? That was
No, yeah, we were talking about manifestation. Yeah, we were.
Oh, yeah,
We done
Yeah,
been
we're
all over the place.
bantering.
But
Oh,
doing
no,
the
you're
show.
fine.
We're doing the
But
show.
like
Yes.
we got so stuck on this guy because I was just so confused of why he was so upset. With,
Of a
okay.
virtual
because I'm
show.
still confused of
Virtual-
what happened after. Did y'all go out or?
I still have a great birthday. I just kind of like, I'm focused on like, I'm the kind of person where I like to focus on what is working. And you're not about to ruin my birthday
Right,
because
right.
of your perceptions
Yeah,
and
insecurity.
stuff. When,
Yeah, you refuse to call him insecure. I like that.
The fact that maybe you should have listened to the episode.
Yeah, did he even listen to that episode?
he was trying to, I just remember being in there and he was just trying to just like capture, he was just really trying to understand. He was like, you really doing this? And I was like, yeah, like, but I'm the kind of person, the show must go on, you
Right.
know,
Yeah.
and
I gotta listen back to that show.
he got listened
I'm saying you can hear him in the background whispering.
All you know is that I was just like, you know what? It is what it is, you know, because you got to get used to it. I want to be. This is what I want to do. This is
Right, okay.
So
But
it's like,
I'm just thinking in my mind, like I don't it's so long ago though, but I don't remember you seem distraught or
I
seem,
would
like you
would
didn't.
never
The
know.
show must go on, like you
so
said.
I'm the kind of
Yeah,
person you
yeah.
would never. You don't
Yeah.
like.
He was behind the camera,
He was exactly. He was behind the camera.
acting a crazy fool.
I was in the bathroom.
sitting back there.
Right. That's why I wouldn't invite you in front of the camera, dummy.
Exactly.
You dummy.
I'm angry man.
You just lost one.
Exactly.
Sidebar.
Man.
This and this.
You mix them together.
Tastes good.
Oh, you mixed them together? Wait, can I have a little bit of
I
that
told you
too?
a little mix sometimes
Let's
be
try
like,
that.
you can do it.
Sippy sip, dip dip.
Just give her
Thank
a
you.
little, ooh, that's a
Ooh,
lot.
thank
That's a
you.
lot.
I was trying to make it even because she got a lot of. She got a lot of.
What if she don't like it though?
Then she
Let's
can
try
pour
it.
it
No, we
out.
gotta get a bucket.
I'll drink it.
I do. It kicks out the little tartness of the black one.
Yep.
Does it
Yes.
taste like chocolate, strawberries, or some shit?
That's what I think.
Yes,
I
I
get
would
a
I
say
don't
little
it's
want to
chocolate.
pour that.
chocolate.
I'll just pour some herbs. You gonna drink all that?
I would look.
Valentine's Day coming up.
Valentine's Day,
gosh, yes,
Dewey
it
Beer.
is.
We just made you a cocktail.
Yes, Valentine's Day is coming out.
Yeah.
Chocolate covered
Here's
strawberry.
my black tax.
Yeah, yo, you know what it tastes more like? Them cherries. The
Just
chocolate covered cherries.
I could
Yeah,
dig- I
like
could
the
dig
cherry
that.
filling
I
stuff
could
in the
dig that.
inside.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep, I
yeah.
could dig that. I used to hate them though.
That's what I was going to
Dark
say before I
chocolate with
said
that,
it.
them wet cherries.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yes.
don't like it? The juice?
Moist
Oh.
cherries just like
And then it just
oozing out
and then for lack of a better word, it just explodes.
in your mouth.
Yeah, it's just like I don't
You don't
need
like
this.
it.
No,
Okay,
at least
okay.
make it. It has to at least taste good if you're gonna have a
Yeah,
mouth
yeah,
explosion. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I said it. I'm fully confident. I'm fully confident in
I'm
all.
gonna let it ride.
I said lack of
Shout out to explosion juices.
I said for lack of a better word, I couldn't find one.
Oh my goodness.
That's why it's the lack. Yeah, I got you. I got you.
yeah.
I got you.
It was definitely lacking.
Well, while we still chatting, I'm going to open me up another one.
That's
This
the one
is
that tastes like
Crouch's creation. This is the Hellas.
Yes,
That
That's-
they do.
that's good.
It's a the Hellas lager.
Okay.
I think it's like 4%, I believe.
This is local too, right?
Yeah, it's Wilmington Brew
Crotches
Works.
variation, yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Wilmington Brew Works. I think it was at one time. I'm not sure if it still is, but they were trying to rebuild the statue
That was loud.
of the thing on the can.
What?
They were trying to rebuild
Crouches?
that.
Oh yeah, you know what? I remember
They
that.
were trying. To
Speaking of that, this is something I would love to ask you because during COVID, before you left,
Yes. Let's talk about that.
Talking about
shit.
statues,
Yes.
you did a absolutely wonderful thing. You capitalized on white people loving black people and trying to do good shit for black people at the time, and you helped get Caesar Rodney's statue, as well as maybe some other things.
Oh yes.
But
yes.
what was the impetus?
I knew it was coming.
I know it.
and you spearheading getting that taken care of, and how did it come about? Talk to us about that.
Okay. So it started out as I'm really big on symbols of love in our communities, right? And as someone who just is in the community, I try to stay like with the heartbeat of like what's going on, right? And I noticed from living over West Side, I kept passing the statue, the Christopher Columbus statue. That's right on Lancaster in front of the senior homes.
I'm sorry, that's what it was, right?
No, you're fine, because the Caesar Rodney came in the story as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
That was removed too.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I thought that.
So you know what I mean? So, noticed the statue, and I noticed that it was like certain conversations happening around the city around this, right? But for me, it was like taking too long for it to happen, you know? So I just started like brainstorming, researching about like who owned the statue, and this was like brief research, just walking around the statue, just kind of realizing, and Christopher Columbus Day was like approaching. It was like a number of things, right? So I'm just like, I love creating projects for myself. Like that's what I be doing. And they'd be like, oh, how you be finding contracts? I create my own opportunity. Like I see a problem.
We're gonna get to that. Yeah, we're gonna get there. Yeah, we're gonna get there.
So that's just how my mind works. You know what I mean? I don't make excuses. If I don't know how to do it, I'll hire somebody. Do you know how to do? I'll be like, do you know somebody? So it's all conversation. So started a petition. I remember contacting a friend of mine that lived in Jersey at the time. We stayed up till like 3 a.m. He helped me like write out the petition on like a petition website. This is one of the podcast, I'm not going to name it, a petition website. And we were on that petition website.
You understand?
And he helped me develop like the context. I love bouncing things off when I'm writing and stuff. So shout out to him, Robert Braxton, LOL. And from there, I just started contacting the right people, like the right city officials and stuff. I even talked to the, like, I can say it now because it's done, but I was like talking to like so Christopher Columbus, like the Italians. I talked to like the Italian mafia in Wilmington on the phone. They wanted to contact me, and it's okay to, I've noticed this as a community leader, it's okay to sit at the table and be uncomfortable because we got to figure out things. So I respected that they wanted to hear my point of view. We got in contact with one another, and I told them like why it was a symbol of hate and hurtness, So it felt really great connecting even with, I'm hearing people from like the Native and Aboriginal, community supporting me, coming through the woodworks and stuff. But it felt really good resolving things without violence, resolving things without plan B. But we also gave the city a notice. That if it wasn't going to be done in like a certain amount of time, that we as residents were going to tear it down. So we gave them leeway to professionally take it down, which they did, and do it as you wish. If there's a museum of all y'all's artifacts, shout out to y'all. But for what I know, Christopher Columbus was a bad guy.
Christopher Columbus, Italian.
Yeah, he was Italian and stuff. And
I think he shipped for the Spanish.
Yes, for the
but
Spanish.
He wasn't an Italian man.
Yeah, he did some awful,
absolutely
serious things.
Absolutely.
But listen, that ties into the Rodney Square, the Caesar Rodney. Well, the Caesar Rodney statue. So the city they were like kind of shook, like this is happening. The momentum was there. They got afraid of us, like vandalizing or people having that enthusiasm about Christopher Columbus.
This is next. Yeah.
I only had to petition for Christopher Columbus. The Caesar thing, came because the city got nervous, so they removed that too. So from my understanding, mind you, not a historian, don't have ChatGPT in front of me, but Caesar actually he had a plantation, had slaves or whatever. Well, he had the enslaved, not slaves. He had the enslaved there, but I wasn't sure how he treated them. I wasn't sure of like certain art, like certain facts. But all I know is that they got shook and they removed it too the same day.
Yeah.
So it was
crazy.
like
I didn't even notice it was the same day.
Yeah, it was like
crazy.
It was like real fast, and I was just like, okay, we're gonna do that, then so be it, But yeah.
Only thing I know about Caesar Rodney is he was like Paul Revere for Delaware.
Yeah, because the horse situation.
Yeah, like he rode from Caesar Rodney to like Wilmington to make some vote that he.
Yeah, I just know Caesar Rodney in high school.
Yeah, I know they have a whole high school.
I just knew. I knew
so
Rodney.
Did they change the name of Caesar Rodney High School?
No, it's still no.
I mean,
he's a Delawarean from down there, and it's still Rodney Square.
Yeah, that's
But we used to go to Rodney Square all the time for like school events. So you'd be like, "Who's that guy?"
But you ever wonder why they picked these people to put their like who said it had to be this guy?
Right, because like Caesar Rodney never really fucked with Wilmington like that, except when he rode up to Wilmington to vote. But he lived.
Or maybe that
lived
square
down.
was significant for where he rode to. Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
But it probably has a significant why it's called Rodney
Now
Square.
I'm thinking about
And
squares.
Now I'm thinking about what the fuck was that Rodney Square before Rodney Square was there.
Slave block? It wasn't an auction block.
Auction block, yeah.
Was it? Let's see.
Steps is
I don't know because at one point City Hall was right across the street. City Hall was right across the street from it at one
That's
point.
true.
So
That's
it could have
true.
been. It could have been the
That's
town.
where they did the hangings and things like that.
It could have been the town square. It probably was. It was probably the.
No, you're right.
Yeah, where.
I'm waiting for a response on here. That is crazy. That is crazy.
The things is popping off at, huh?
Yeah.
Something was happening, but all in all, if you see something in your neighborhood, it's an eyesore. It's a symbol of hatred. Like you have the power as a resident.
All right.
Like
I agree. And congratulations to you for doing that. That was awesome.
But is that what burnt you out? And you say, I gotta get out of here.
Like I got the mob on my back. I got the government on my back.
No.
You know what? You know what happened.
Did they give you? They gave you a 4.
Now we know who ran her out of here.
They gave you a 4 year. They gave you a 4 year.
No.
Just don't touch down on Delaware for 4 years. You can come back 2025. She was like, as soon as I can come back.
Yeah, I like how she answered the question without answering.
I've been manifesting. I've been manifesting Florida. I manifested Texas and Nevada. I wanderlust, guys. Did you know that?
Yes.
I got it. Now I understand, man. Good job.
So, but it's crazy because you came back and jumped right back in the community.
Activism,
Yes.
So like
you just an activist.
Yeah.
Like that's where your heart is.
yeah.
I'm really for humanity.
Were you activating? Were you doing activism? Nope, activism's not right either.
I like that word. Activism.
Were you doing activism in Nevada and Florida and Texas when you were out wanderlusting?
So I kind of took a break.
Okay.
Because I wanted to explore different careers and industries. So I still did. So I did. Excuse me. I did facilitate some.
That's the beer show. That's the beer.
It's not.
I did.
No, it's not.
I did.
So that was a country coming out of Florida. So I was in Tallahassee, and so I did facilitate a couple mural projects that were community based, which felt amazing. So it's so great having like a landmark there. And I did work with like a number of artists to help them out with their businesses down there, which felt amazing. I did just
like creative artists or like music art. What kind of artists?
Oh, like mural artists.
Oh,
So
just
a lot of the times,
always okay.
mural artists, but also creating like experiences for them. A lot of the times artists have everything, but they just need the liaison to work with them, like when it comes to the business.
Yes.
So on the project management side, I love helping people on that side. Yeah. So making them look good, celebrate them, formulating like the proposal, invoicing and stuff. Shout out to Tallahassee, love them so much. I learned a lot. It's like a college town, and they had lots of brewery, lots of things like that. But yeah, it's very college town. FAMU's there, FSU's there.
Yeah.
T-Pain.
T-Pain, yeah.
T-Pain's there.
T-Pain's there, yeah.
A lot of schools are there. T-Pain University.
Right. That's like he had a school.
You got a 2-year college in Tallahassee by now.
Yeah. Wait, so is that where you came from? Like, that's the last place you were at and you came back here?
I was actually in Dallas for like 6 months or so.
What were you doing in Dallas?
I just love Dallas, and I had the opportunity to go, so I was like, let me just go. It was one of those things where like I could see myself ending up as a person who's from Houston. I love Dallas, and like Dallas Fort Worth is such a vibe, and it's so enterprising. There's so many different things to do every day of the week, not just like club and partying, but like experiences.
Yeah.
Places to eat, experiences, shopping. It's just so big. But I love it there. But I only came back here because I had to revamp, I'm the kind of person, I just needed to revamp and being on the road. So I got a rental. I really started over. Got a rental, came back, So it felt, like being on the road, it gave me like a lot of time to think and reflect. And I had to come back here being like, who do I want to be coming back to Delaware? Like, do I want to reintroduce myself, or do I want to hide away for a couple years, not be so visible, So it was a conscious choice to
So you decided to be visible.
Yes.
Obviously.
I decided because my message is like out loud. I can try to hide, but I'm like, I'm meant to shine. I always say this: the more abundant I am, I'm able to also be abundant for others. You know, so it's like it's like my duty. You know, like it's just like part of who I am. So it's like, you know what? I'm back out, y'all.
Who do you get this from? Your mom, your dad, grandma, auntie?
I'm the oldest of 9, so it's just like one of those things where like
it was partying.
Yeah, like
Hard.
that's why I said like I don't know. I don't look like where I come from. I've been through so much. I've lived through so many things, you know, and I really feel like I just know what it's like not to have like love and appreciation and to be heard and seen and those kind of things. So it's like I empathize a lot with like humanity. So like a part of me, that's why my brand is like joy is power. Because people will look at you and be like, oh, you fake positive. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's a fight every day sometimes. You know, we got to really perform when we're, like, amongst other people and, like, talking and engaging.
Somebody said you fake positive?
I've gotten so many feedbacks from
That's
these hating-ass
crazy.
hoes, okay?
Damn.
Hoes meaning men and women.
Hoes could be any
Yes,
metaphor
I thought so.
it can
Of
be
a hoe.
any metaphor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of those things, you know, humans, we gotta like, everything is really a projection though. You know, when people do things, it's just like
definitely.
a projection, and certain people can't understand, like, you're who you are behind closed doors and in front of people. They're like, oh my gosh, I had to perform and fake my life. You're like real. I'm like, yeah. What's up?
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
How do you
Shout
get
out to them hoes. Them fake ass hoes.
Yeah, for helping you out.
Yeah.
How do you get there though? Like, because you said you left and you weren't really feeling yourself, you needed to get out.
Oh yeah.
But how does that growth happen where you're like, oh, I'm ready to come back to Delaware as a changed woman and to still bring positivity in this activism that you're doing back to Delaware? How do you get how do you get
to that point?
Yeah, how does that goddamn.
You already.
Oh.
It wasn't nothing in there.
No, it wasn't.
Okay,
But
I was happy.
didn't know at the beginning. I didn't know at the
I was
beginning.
happy.
But yeah, how does that growth process come from? And I say that because you said you didn't know what love was as a child and younger. The love wasn't the way you wanted it to be.
Yeah.
So how do you change that and make it for yourself, not having a blueprint for it?
Oh, I love this. Still, I'm the kind of person, like, sometimes it takes people like a lifetime or like many years to go through deep transformation. I shed like a lot faster than others, you know? I realized that about myself. Like, but it's like transforming and morphing. It's just like the year of the snake right now, like with the Chinese New Year kind of thing I was mentioning earlier. It was all video, y'all, but just representing like just the snake. Like, I really feel like I just really feel like I go through deep transformations and I allow myself to do that. Like, I give myself time and space and create that in my life. You know, I like to recognize what is working and what isn't working.
Right.
And I really love listening to, like, I call it my spiritual mentors. And Abraham Hicks says something. She says, focus on what is working, you know? And that's been like my saving grace, like my mantra. Like, focus on like what is working. Focus on what is working. And it really helps with everything else in your life going on.
I think that's the key. That's the answer that I was looking for. Like, if you focus with that's
focus on what is working. It doesn't even matter.
I couldn't get it out. Yeah.
You know, you're fine.
That's the answer I was looking for. Anything else would have been wrong.
Everything else was not right. That's the answer. I got it out of her. I got it out of her, guys.
I was trying to bring it in. I'm just like, wait.
That's not even.
Yes.
But when you asked that question, you know, it made me think of like, it made me just think of like how, you know, how sometimes people have a shitty father and they're like, but when they have kids, they treat their kids total opposite.
Yeah.
Because it kind of teaches them what not to do.
Yeah.
So it's like,
in there.
when you said, well, you're not growing up with having that kind of love and you want to spread it, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, like, that's what it made me think about. Like, sometimes people just want to do the opposite of what they was born into. Like, because some people can tell it's bullshit. So
True.
You can feel it though.
Yeah.
You can feel like, it's like, you know, by like everything that we do in life as humans, right? As humanity, it's like you can feel when something is just not right.
Right.
That comes from relationships, people, jobs, opportunity. You can feel when somebody just doesn't like you, right? It's like an energy. You can feel it.
Yeah.
It's like by their body mannerisms, by their things. Just like in life, there's different things that will like. it's always a symptom. You know what I mean? Of like something that is working or not working. I'm like, am I happy? Like when I'm doing this, do I wake up dreading crying? You know, am I like dreading or having like a difficult time communicating? It's a boundary or like a barrier there, you know? And I'm always the first person in the mirror I look at. Like I never like blaming somebody else for how my life is. Like that's one thing I'm really big on. It's just
That's
like
my favorite Michael Jackson song.
I
didn't know what he was talking about until I was an adult.
Me neither. Me neither, though. Me neither. It's
I didn't know he was talking about. Yeah.
It's so symbolic, right?
I kind of did because it's just kind of like if you listen to the lyrics.
Right. But I'm like 9.
Couldn't
I'm like
really
9. I'm like,
because it's like, I ain't no man, first of all.
And I'm looking in the mirror. What am I seeing? What am I looking for?
I can barely even see the mirror at this point.
I didn't know I could make a difference. I didn't know.
You don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But that is you are the first person
that's one
you
of
look
my
at it in the
favorite
mirror.
Michael Jackson songs.
It's so good. It's so fucking good.
It really is.
But
It's
you
a
are
classic.
that speaks volumes. You are the first person you look at, so you gotta resolve with yourself every day.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, when you say your brand is, you said your brand, Joy is Power.
Yes,
that's your
Joy is
brand. So
Power.
what do you do with that? I guess with the brand, is it just who you are as a person? Like, are you using it? Is it a lifestyle brand? Like, what is Joy is Power to you?
Oh, yes. Okay, so Joy is Power. It definitely is a lifestyle brand. You know, I'm here to inspire community, to really ignite and spark that joy in everyone and really embrace being authentic, you know? So I do that by different things. I'm starting to sell like merchandise and really like focus on that because I realize it being lifestyle, we have to wear our things. Right. I'm obsessed with like affirmations and visually seeing like just greatness in our lives. It really has helped me as a person. I'm like obsessed with it, like writing things down, setting intention. You know, if you have a focus or goal, I'm really focused on like vision boards are like cute and stuff, but like you really have to like go in with that. You know, people make it seem all cutesy online, but you're not supposed to be sharing your vision board. It's personal. And it's just really important to focus on.
Which is strange because people do it as a group.
They do, but like I used to even facilitate them. You know what I mean? But I realized something evicted me in my heart. Where that's a personal thing.
Yeah, very much so.
People looking at what you got going on and stuff. There is envious people, like, and
jealousy,
people don't mean to be jealous. They don't mean to be
right.
certain ways, but people. That's just humans, right? So you got to protect yourself. I can post.
So there should be no vision board parties. It should be a personal vision board.
I guess
party.
you could do it together and not show nobody still.
You can, but be intentional about who's around you too.
Okay.
You sharing your personal things is that's very private.
So if it's like the three of us,
you don't got that many magazines at home, so you need somebody else to bring your shit.
That's true, especially nowadays.
And they're using like online, like hit out Google Images and stuff.
Yeah.
It's very personal. Yeah. So what I'm actually about to launch very soon are gratitude jar making sessions, and I was doing this in Florida as well. It was part of my events I was doing called Community Vibe Sessions, you know? But basically, gratitude jars, you can make that, you know, with groups and stuff. Even like, it would be so cute if we did it. LOL. I love it. But basically, you get a mason jar. You feel it. Like I was going to say, my brand is really big on the frequency of gratitude. That has gotten me so far in life. Gratitude. Just being grateful. You know, it's just a beautiful thing. People don't know that like little things, like we're all so successful in life. You know, there's no like measure, there's no bar. We're all successful. You know what I mean? Like it's just like I'm so American and so capitalistic to be like, oh, we're not successful till we get this or till we accomplish that. On the top of that, there's no more accomplishment. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
And when we pass on, we're going to still have a list of things we were meant to do, right? Like, so it's like, I just want to embrace how successful we are right now, you know? Oh, which one is that? I got to see that.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
I saw the hair. I was like, oh, I got to taste that one too. But no, I was going to say, I even bought some of these to give you guys.
Nice.
These are love grams. I've been passing out love grams for so long, and I'm bringing it back because I used to do like a lot of stuff I love, and I stopped doing it. But yes, but these are love grams, so you can either pick one out.
I want to pick mine. Don't pass it
pick
to
yours.
Me.
Okay, these are here too.
Shit, don't pass
but
it
we
to
can
me.
do these or those. We could do both too.
Are we opening them?
Yeah, open it. Pick one.
Pick one.
I gotta do like the Chinese, you know, the ones that go like that. Remember
yeah. What was that called?
Chinese
checkers.
The
Chinese
fortune.
A fortune.
Chinese
fortune. Yep.
Things with
Chinese
this on
fortune
it.
teller. Yep.
Or even fortune cookies.
Wait, do we gotta wait? Open it.
Open it.
Oh,
Yes,
I was like, wait, are we supposed to wait?
Read it.
All right.
I am confident, capable, and equipped with everything I need to succeed.
Every set.
He's not done.
Oh.
No, that was it.
Oh, that was
I
it.
was just saying that's deep.
Oh.
I like that.
Yes.
I'm gonna put this in my wallet.
All right.
Wait, I can't keep this, right?
You can.
Okay.
People want their shit back.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing.
It's like,
That was the whole thing.
Yeah.
she memorized that shit.
Oh,
She was
yeah,
like, "That's
it
not
was.
what I memorized."
It was. No, that was one of these.
Oh, you wanted me to say at Dewey's Power or whatever?
No. I was making sure. No.
Branding.
No.
Branding's everything.
No, I was not.
Heart at Dewey's Power.
I was not doing that.
I got it.
You happy now?
I got it. I got it. My turn?
Yes.
This is my turn?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. I embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Heart. At joy is power.
Yes.
All right. I'm not doing all that.
Thank you.
Yes, you will. He ain't gonna be able to help me watch.
He's gonna
He gonna do it. Watch.
I am not.
He's gonna try hard not to now.
I am deserving of all the good things life has to offer, and I welcome them with open arms. Yes.
Yes.
Joy is power.
He's so funny.
So
Yes.
you just walk through the streets handing these out to people that you see?
Yes.
Yeah,
and
why
I
not?
put them everywhere. I
That's
love
how you
it.
need the camera.
She got me. She got me
There you go.
387 grooming.
Yeah, I was going to mention that. So we went to a men's grooming shop,
Okay.
and what she does is have people take an affirmation and write an affirmation. So you take one out,
Yeah.
you read it, and you get to keep it, and you write one,
Yeah.
you put it in the jar, so that way somebody else can.
Oh, I
can
love
grab
that.
one.
Each one teach one.
Yeah.
I love that. You're
Yep.
paying it
I have
forward.
mine's is in my bathroom.
Mine's
I'm gonna
in
put
my
this-
wallet. I put all my shit in my
put that.
wallet. So when I feel a certain kind of way, I can pull it out and just.
But Joy's Power said,
Why is he so
yeah, like at Dewey's
These
Power.
are more-
yeah, like at Joy's Power
wallet
said,
friendly.
you if you
They're
see
all
it in the
wallet friendly.
mirror,
is
you
more like-
see yourself in the mirror every day. So
Yeah,
I put
that's
my
true.
information
Let's take
over
one from me too. Pick a car, any car, and put it back.
Oh, okay. But I love that. You know, the more the merrier. I call myself a love advocate, you know?
Yes, this is right on. You are beautiful. You
Yes.
are
Oh,
amazing.
first of all,
Beautiful.
You are a
why the
powerhouse.
fuck did he
Beautiful.
get that one?
Beautiful.
He feeling that one. He like that. He like that.
Yeah, he like that because it said you are beautiful.
Yeah.
You are beautiful.
Oh, ugly muff.
And the only people that say he beautiful, he say the only people say he beautiful is his wife and his wife and his mama.
Me down.
Sticks
Perfect
and
time.
stones.
Perfect
Sticks
time.
and stones.
Can every are we all?
Do we get to pick one?
Nah,
You just gave it to him,
I
like,
Rob thing?
I was waiting.
Is this the Rob?
Nah,
thing?
you know what? I ain't like how long you waited on that.
I was waiting.
She said, y'all didn't deserve
Which
it.
one?
Everybody
Which
picking
one?
from the middle. I'm going out. I'm going out the.
You going
I'm
out the box?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
go
going
ahead.
right.
You're amazing just the way you are.
Ooh.
Ah, look at you shine.
Nah, but she also said that you should
At
grow.
joy is power.
She said you should grow and evolve and become better than what you are right
But
now.
I'm amazing just the way I am. So all the time.
Today. Tomorrow
All the time.
tomorrow be better than
Oh,
what
this is
you
what she was talking about them hating ass hoes.
writing your affirmations, just eating it up. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's my affirmation.
Yeah, affirmation pack man just running around.
You don't need that affirmation. Get it out of here. My turn. You are powerful.
Yes.
Oh, hold on. I read that wrong.
Yes.
You are a powerful being capable of doing anything you put your mind to. Heart. At joy is power.
Oh my goodness.
You capable of everything you put your mind to, except for whatever you put your mind to. Whatever you want to do, you can't do it.
Nice. All right.
You hated on me.
Pac-Man my information. Okay. I was like, what's happening here? I was confused.
You ain't shit.
You ain't shit.
I like the idea though, like y'all said, like the guy who gives the flowers to the people or whatever, and they record it. But you're not recording it. Like you just doing this for your
I'm gonna start recording her.
Right, we should walk behind her.
I mean, it's like
we can talk about how
I've been
fake
doing
she
it,
is.
so it just be like random. Like I wasn't close. You know
But
what I
that's
mean?
what I was trying to get to. Like they doing it for clout. Like you're doing it because it means something for like it. You have to. It feels like it's your purpose. Like you have to get
it's
these
just-
things out. Like
it's just
they're
like, here you
printed
go.
up. Like
Here
they're
you
printed
go.
up. It's not like you're not handwriting it. It's
No,
all printed
listen,
up
I've
nicely.
done a variety of like, you know, the writing things. I used to have like workshops in schools and stuff with the students. You know, we would like love bomb the bathrooms and stuff, and just teaching them about like image and about like the things you say. It was really focused on like anti-bullying because I didn't know how kids could be so mean.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
So it was just like I really appreciate.
This would make like
know?
if I didn't know you and you just walked up to me and handed me this, this would make my goddamn day.
Right. Would it
Like
make you happy?
You're making
You be
everybody.
like, oh shit.
Right. Right.
Get all giddy.
I am powerful. I'm a powerful being. Why not?
She don't need no me.
Yeah, right. Like that's really dope.
Yeah, that's
and it
really
takes a
dope.
lot of
I like that.
courage
Yeah.
to just be like, hey, just take this slip of paper and leave me alone. Like, don't.
just
You
walk
can say
away.
hi if you want, but you don't have to
even
say hi. Right? You don't have
just slide
to.
it over,
Or
just
they be
walk.
like, I don't got no money because you be like,
Yeah. Like that. You're like, no.
Nigga be like, she can't give me her number. Goddamn.
It's my lucky day.
Whoa, do tell.
They be like, you are a powerful being.
Fuck she talking about?
Baby, that
What's your IG?
That ain't 302. That
Oh, your IG on I see what you doing.
Oh,
You
I got
give me
you.
your IG.
I got you. I'll be in your DMs later on today. Jesus.
No DMs.
that is true. So do you have any events or anything that or
yes.
coming up? So what do you have coming up in the near future?
Yes.
We're
I'm
in
glad you asked
February.
that. Yes. Okay. Yes. So February, I will be having. What?
What?
We're in February.
I just wanted to be clear.
Oh, yes.
I just wanted to be clear for all the people that were listening.
Yes, February.
And then so she could have her mind wrapped around some
She
things.
made that shit so
I was like, yes,
yes, February.
of course. So,
Y'all made it weird. Y'all too
She
made
made
it
it weird. With her
weird. No, she was focusing on February dates.
yes, I was like, okay.
I was trying to give her the February through March into April.
She,
What
was-
we got?
she wasn't focused on February dates. She had to process.
Yeah. No.
She was
Until I
like,
said it, she was like,
Wait,
February
what the
dates.
fuck?
Okay.
Where's Jay?
Yes.
We are in February.
We are.
She's like, what about my event tomorrow?
No one's going to hear for that. We're not going to hear that.
We're not doing that. We're not doing
This
that.
is we're recording on a certain day, and it's
Right.
going to come out on a certain day.
Right, I got
It
you.
will be February.
Yes, so I'm happy. So I'm actually really proud to announce that I'm launching a series called Human Connection.
All right.
So the first one will be on.
Oh.
I thought you was looking for the right button.
Okay, yes.
Pump faked her. He pump faked.
She was going to get all excited. He was like,
Okay.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
I want to go over the
yeah, it's over her talking. Yeah, I got you.
Okay, so the first one will be on my favorite number is 8, so it'll be on February 8th.
Okay.
And the whole premise of Human Connection, yes please, is about. It's just about connecting with others. Like how I mentioned, my brand Joy is Power is about just connectivity and community, right? A lot of the times, it's like we're going through life, and as we get older, I'm in my 30s now, it's like discovering friends, finding people that like doing similar things that you like doing, or just going out on like group date nights. It's so much pressure, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm the kind of person I like doing different things, and sometimes I don't have a plus one. So I like creating these groups, so it's just like, it takes off the extra like heaviness of just going by yourself sometimes, you know?
Because just everybody.
Yeah, it's just everybody. So Human Connection is really focused on just connecting with others, and I'm keeping this one thank you. I'm keeping this one for the early risers.
I just noticed.
The hints.
Yeah.
She told me why.
Oh,
She explained to me why.
context, commercial. So the reason why I'm doing it with 2 hands, you know, I love Asian culture. And they everything is with 2 hands. So
Yeah.
if you give them something, it's with 2 hands.
Okay.
But it's like I was saying a respecting, like, oh, thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
Not
Anyway.
the shame.
Anyway.
Say thank you
She,
like that.
yeah, she was respecting me, and then she called me a bitch ass nigga. I ain't gonna lie. She said it
for
on
the
the low.
record, I did not.
She said, "This respect, you bitch ass."
Not vanity. Not vanity.
Respect yourself, bitch ass nigga.
Not vanity, darling. But yes, darling. But yeah, it'll be at the Riverfront Market, and it'll be from 9 to 10:30 on February 8th.
Okay.
It's no cost, coffee and tea. Come on, I'll have some coloring pages and different things there. But we're gonna have a good time.
I don't know if
Oh, that's the coffee and tea thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
Yes.
you post.
I don't know
Okay.
if I missed it, but you did say something about why it is in the morning.
Oh, this is for. So I'm gonna have different things. This one for February 8th is going to be for the early risers, like folks that could only come out because of their kids or their jobs. So it's on Saturday morning. I do plan to have, even from March, have like a midnight brunch kind of vibe, you know? So
That's late, a midnight brunch.
So it's going to be different themes based on different ways to connect. But so I just want to start that out. So it'll be underneath my brand Joy's Power. And I recently actually launched my event and experience consulting business because I love celebrating people and hosting events. So if you guys ever need an event or anything, so I launched that too. It's called Premier Xanadu. So I'm really happy.
Premier
excited.
what?
Premier Xanadu.
What's Xanadu?
Xanadu means like utopia, and it means, it's like a Greek word for like the lavish utopia. It's like a fantasy. And my mom was actually going to name me Xanadu before she named me Vanity. And so it's also one of my favorite musicals from the 1970s. It's called Xanadu. Olivia Newton.
Well, okay.
But anyway, it's Premier Xanadu, darling. But yeah, that's just me in a nutshell right now, y'all.
Her damn nails.
Oh, y'all like them?
No, you and
They are nice nails, but
ASMRs.
you just the whole clickety.
Pants are podcasts. If y'all ever need an ASMR,
we won't ever need one. Okay, thank you.
We just had one. We just had one.
We'll just use that clip.
And we need to use the clip. Yeah, we'll just keep repeating it.
The first and only. I love it. First and only.
We're gonna use you as our intro. We'll use, yeah.
Oh, yep. It'll be just quiet. Her.
Banter.
Yo, that'd be good.
Yep.
Yes.
We could do one. We got to do one episode where we just whispering, and it could start off like that.
I would love that.
I would love to whisper though.
Me too.
This would be so good.
I hate whispering.
Oh, he doesn't like it.
That motherfucker, he don't know how to whisper.
Oh, okay.
He got deep voice. He don't know how to whisper. He be like,
okay.
Hold on, everyone. I do know how to whisper. If we're all whispering and we let Rob talk regular, it will be just up Rob's alley. Cool.
I think I have
I think we should do this.
PTSD.
Oh, PTSD.
Oh, tell us the whisper
Why?
story.
Well, no,
Tell
that
us
wasn't
your
even a
whisper
whisper
story.
story.
Tell me
It
what
was
you
a
want,
show
girl.
I
Come
used to watch, and they always fucking whispered, and I hated it so much.
Oh, okay.
What was this movie? What was
It
this
was a
show?
show called Felicity.
oh, Felicity.
Always whispered that.
Yeah, that
I
is
was like,
true.
Why did they do
I
that?
don't know, but I hated
They
it.
never had a reason for that.
Yeah, it's like turn the TV. Why I got to turn the TV
Yeah,
up just so I
why
can
are
hear
you
it?
whispering?
Why?
Yeah.
I guess they said it felt gentle, I guess, but he always said, "Hey, how you doing? I'm doing
Let me
good."
whisper in your ear.
It was always knowing to do whispering
Tell you
to
a
her,
secret
and
that
then
you
she would start whispering.
might
And I was like,
hear.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my shit right there, boy. Wait till you see my. Oh.
Wait till you see my.
"See,
Wait till you see my.
that's what happens when y'all start whispering."
Beat that. Like bam, bam, bam,
Rob said, boundaries. He's like,
Episode 299 will be the ASMR episode. Look forward to it, guys.
forward to it.
Yep, it
I'll
will
be-
be me,
I'll be sick
Yoda,
that
me,
day.
Yoda, and Vanity.
Yeah, it'll be just me.
Yoda, and
It'll be us
Vanity.
straight.
Yep.
Since you don't want to join
You don't
in.
gotta
oh,
come
look, you
that
gotta
day.
open a can like,
Oh yes, we're
Yep.
gonna have so many. We're gonna have brushes.
Yep.
oh,
Yep.
Oh man, we're
Yeah,
gonna
hell
be
yeah.
scratching people. Yes.
Rob, we still need you for the board.
Yeah, you be on the board. You just don't have to
Just
talk.
don't say
no.
shit.
Rob
We'll cut your mic.
He
We'll
said,
cut
no,
mute
not
Rob's
feeling
mic.
it. Not feeling it.
Rob gonna be like, all right, y'all. Yeah.
We'll be pouring beers into like pint glasses. Go, 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 go,
Yo,
go.
can you imagine Rob saying, what up?
Yes. This is episode 2.
Rob said, okay.
Yo, that'd be the shit, yo.
Vanity, are you willing to come back in about 16 weeks?
16 weeks is
I'll still be in
crazy.
Delaware.
Yeah, that's
You sure?
Yes, impossible.
Wait, so do you have any thoughts of going anywhere else?
No,
Besides
actually,
Dallas?
I mean, honestly, it's like I'm open, but for now, stability means a lot for me right now.
Okay.
And
So it'd just be a vacation now if you go.
yeah, I need a
coming back.
vacation. But yeah, for now, yeah.
She's working on Premier Vanity.
Yeah,
Xanadu.
Xanadu.
Yes,
Xanadu.
darling.
I like Vanadu.
Oh,
You want to
Oh,
change?
yeah, Vanity do one for you.
Vanity.
That's actually lit. I mean,
You gonna think about it
God
tonight.
is lit, but Vanity
Yeah,
is
Xanadu-
lit.
I'm obsessed
Xanadu.
with like X though. It's like I like the name. Like,
Oh,
Xanadu,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
like Professor X. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Xanadu is.
So
like,
Xavier and all that
the
shit.
fact that Vanadu and you were going to be named Xanadu, like it kind of flows.
it just
Xanadu
kind
is
of
lit.
flow.
Yeah.
Vanity.
Yeah, you thinking about it.
She is. She may change
I
it.
got the business
You're thinking about it.
guys.
You already got the branding done for Xanadu.
I did. Yes.
her podcast.
That sound like a perfume or so. Yeah. Vanity.
It could be her podcast
What
called
would Vanna
Vanity.
do?
What would Vanna do?
What would Vanna do?
Yes, that's your
Yeah.
podcast. That's your podcast. There you go. You're welcome.
Yep.
What would Vanna do? I gotta like that.
Damn,
you're
we gotta be on your podcast.
Yep.
I would love it.
We'll be your
It'll be real
co-host.
creepy.
Why would it be creepy?
Because I'll be like,
Oh,
show me. I'll be like,
But isn't Xanadu Utopia?
yeah,
what's
but
creepy
Vanna
about-
can be whatever. Cause it's
That's
like,
true.
Yeah, that's true too.
It's Utopia mixed with vanity.
Yeah,
That sounds exciting.
yeah. So, why would it be creepy?
Creepy. Yeah. Explain the creepy.
I would try to find a way to make it real different. You know what I mean?
Like when you say different,
When I
like
say different, not like too often.
I need
I
you
think
to
that's exactly
explain.
what you
I'm
mean.
thinking
I feel like
like-
that's exactly what you mean.
You know, like reading. I love reading Rainbow. You know,
The reading
You know,
rainbow.
kind of vibes.
Oh, so Vanadu on like LSD.
Something. I'll be like, we're gonna sit here.
And
How do you
eat
feel?
shrooms.
Let's
and
talk about pain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
let's eat shrooms and then talk about pain.
Let's eat shrooms and then talk
Yeah, there we
I like
go.
about tea.
I like
Yeah,
it. I like
shroom
it.
tea and then talk about pain.
Can we? I need to be.
No, I'm so serious.
I'm
Yo, we
trying to
should
be
do
on
that.
your
We
show.
could do that
I want to be on
episode.
your show like every third episode.
I'll
Yeah.
be like, hey, or I'll be like, everybody has to like, you know, like today, let's focus on like, how's it feel? Like if we spend 3 days not complaining, like that would change our lives. You know what I mean? Like having those kind of challenges.
This is what you should do.
Oh,
this
that'd be
this is
lit,
what
though.
you should do. After we get done, we're on episode 282, right?
I cannot believe it went from 69
Yeah.
to 2. Like that's incredible.
Thank you. Thank
Two-
you.
Like that's incredible.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Being consistent is like,
Yeah.
You can't believe it because you left. You would have been here for it if you didn't leave.
She probably would have been on
tried
like
to run.
171.
She was growing.
She probably would have been
No,
around
she was running.
171.
thank you.
She was
I
running.
think she was running. I don't think she was.
Running?
I think she was growing. Something like that.
Not running.
running.
Just for context, Vanity was not running.
Running into her
I was-
purpose.
Yes.
Thank you.
Right.
Running into her purpose.
Thank you.
Like a brick wall.
No brick wall. No brick wall.
I would take his affirmations from him.
No brick wall.
Evolution.
Evolution. Yes.
Evolution.
Ooh.
Oh, we getting this shit popping right here.
Yes, I love the
I'm gonna make a proposal that I think the fellas would take, and you can accept this if you want. We need to finish these, get to 300.
Yes.
We need to figure. The three of us need to figure that out. We're going to get to 300.
Yes.
But like episode 306,
Eee.
we could do Vanity's first episode. Do her Vanadu,
My Vanity.
and we can.
Okay.
We'll let Rob produce it.
That depends on how much she got to pay us.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna produce it. So I said
Yeah,
produce
that's
it.
a lot of money, dog.
I'm trying to get change.
Hopefully, she be famous by then.
She got 16 weeks.
I mean, she is on the
work.
podcast for the second time, so it's coming.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
I'm receiving it.
I mean,
Yeah.
Xanadu.
Premiere of Xanadu.
Where's Vanity doll?
Vanadu. Premiere of Xanadu featuring Vanadu.
Vanadu.
I'm so confused.
It's okay.
No, it's the Vanadu pot. What would Vanadu?
Vanadu.
What would Vanadu is
Xanadu.
the episode of the podcast, and then you know how like sitcoms have spinoffs.
Yes.
I'm about to
This
crack
is just 'cause I
you'll
you'll be our first spinoff
I love
podcast.
it.
We need to have a spinoff. We're too good to not have a spinoff by
Have
now.
a spinoff.
We're about to have a. We're
Can it
about
be
to.
like The Office where we go off camera and we're like, I'm just here. I'm behind the camera, like, I'm just here, you know,
Yeah, it could be.
Vanity, where
I don't know what the fuck they're actually talking about.
They just asked me to come on here like 16 weeks ago. This motherfucker been talking about 16 weeks for 18 weeks now.
I just went along with it. Don't tell them I said this, but I have no clue what the fuck they're talking about.
I haven't even signed any paperwork. I don't know what they think is going on. You be looking for the camera the whole
Yes.
time. Like, is that the? Hold on, I don't want that one. Don't put that one over here.
Exactly.
Put that. I'll need that one.
Yes.
Yeah, I got you.
Yes.
Is there anything you want to leave our listeners with? A nugget of information or affirmation?
Ooh, okay. If there is one mantra I would leave with everyone is, actually two. Okay. One is you put your hand over your heart. Guys.
Both
and
hands
it's something
or
you can
just
put
one?
both hands. You can put one hand, but you really just want to get used to doing this, right? And it can be every day. But you want to say like, Oh, I love that.
Yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like
Hey,
fucking
hey.
Omarion. I got an ice box where my heart used to be.
No.
That's why I hate my brother. That's what I'm
Cool with all my niggas.
Not you, bro.
Damn it.
Yes.
Put your hand on your ice box.
Yes, the ice box.
Yes.
Oh my God, it's so sad. And then you want to say, like, I love myself.
I love myself.
I forgive myself.
I forgive myself.
I value myself.
I value myself.
I trust myself.
I trust myself.
And you want to say that every day.
Every
and
day.
even when it's hard to say it, because sometimes we forget how valuable we really are. You know, even when you're going through things, even despite everything else going on around you, it's just like, I am love. Like, I really am. I'm a walking love, you know? So it's just that. And the second mantra I would say is, you know, be prepared. Like, you really got to speak happy surprises in your life, you know? So I have that written on my mirror. Like, I'm really open to, like, happy surprises. So really be open to happy surprises. Be open to, like, great things happening for you. We can plan all day for, like, the negative and stuff. And it's good to actually be mindful of that. Not just to be, like, going with the flow. Never said that. I'm saying, like, be intentional. But, like, really just, like, greatness can't happen in your life, you know? So be prepared for happiness.
It was funny.
I like that.
And this is kind of off topic, but I was watching a show called The Pit. It's on Max.
I haven't seen it yet, but I saw that it was advertised. I don't got Max.
But he was saying that there's 4 things you should say. Like if you have a loved one that is passing away, there's 4 things you should tell them. Thank you. I love you. I forgive you. Do you forgive me? And if you say that even while they're passing away, even though they can't hear you, that is like cathartic. And it actually helps
that.
and stuff like that.
Oh, that makes sense, though.
Yeah, that was a little gem right there.
Yeah, I like that.
That was good. Good in that show. So shout out to The Pit. Whoever wrote that, or whoever came up with that mantra, or the 4 keys. I think he said it was Hawaiian tradition or something.
Hawaiian
I
tradition.
know what you're talking about. It's like a long word. I can't pronounce it.
Yeah, I don't know how.
But it's like, it is that, yeah.
I was like, oh, look at that.
I like that.
Shout out to the Hawaiian culture.
I know.
What made you look for all these different cultures of peace? Because you just said you recognize the Hawaiian.
Yes.
You talked about Chinese New Year coming
Joy
up
is
tomorrow.
baby.
Yeah, like
Right. All she's looking for is joy.
yeah.
So she can deliver it to everybody.
It's
That's the
humanity,
answer, yeah.
and it's all around us. Like, I've really been saying this, but salvation's all around us. Like, I can look at, like, what isn't working. I can complain how this didn't work out, this, that. You know what I mean? But it's just, like, I like focusing on cultures and spirituality, and I love, like, esoteric things, you know, and occult magic and all that kind of stuff. Because it really, alchemy is just our lives. We are alchemists, you know? So I just really enjoy focusing on that. Yeah.
You are an old ass woman.
The youngest old woman that we know.
I remember my wife.
I just love knowledge.
Yeah.
Shout out to one of my favorite books, The Alchemist, by
Yes.
Paul Coelho. I forgot
Yes.
to say his name.
That's also a good producer.
The book and the producer.
But the book was
just
good.
It really was. The journey, though, you know?
Yeah.
The journey.
It's the journey.
I think you know what's funny that I think as Americans we were raised to complain about shit
Yeah, I agree.
because I watch a lot of shit about different tribes. I don't know why, but it's just something I do. But these tribes be living like these lives, and they be the happiest people ever. Like they ain't got nothing in our eyes. They don't have shit, but to them they got everything.
Everything they need.
So it's like, damn.
Because it's simple.
Yes, and it be
we
so
don't-
simple.
we're not making it complicated.
So simple.
We make it too complicated.
So simple. And some of Americans tried to infiltrate on, not even infiltrate, but just go there and bring them
Infiltrate,
certain
right.
things.
Oh, infiltrate is
Yeah, I guess it
definitely
would be
right.
infiltrate.
Colonize.
But go there and bring them certain things like technology and shit.
I
And
don't
they
need
be
that.
like,
I don't
get
need
that
no
shit out of
Wi-Fi.
here. Right. We don't need that. We've been surviving
because
fine
Wi-Fi
without it.
expands your mind into like
Yeah,
it's-
it's deep. It gets
it
deep.
really is.
Actually,
man.
they did that because I think they gave technology to a tribe in the rainforest. I think.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
And it had
Ruined
had
everything.
negative effects.
Yeah, of course it did.
It's just like
Yeah, something.
Amish people
Yeah, I
with
saw that.
Rumspringa. Like they give them the chance to go out when they're like
Yeah.
18 or 21, and you can come back into the Amish life. But once you come back, you back.
You back, yeah.
You can't go back. You can't go back and forth between regular.
Springer, who got the keys to my business?
I always thought about that too. Shout out to the Amish people with no disrespect. We meant no disrespect at all.
I love them. I really love them too.
All right, Have any more questions?
Nah, man.
Vanity, thank you for coming on again.
Anytime you need anything from us, you can always come through. Welcome back to Delaware.
Welcome home.
Yes. I want to thank Vanity Constance for coming on. Joy is power.
ASMR episode 299.
Before we go, we always like to know how people can find you on these World Wide Webs, your social medias, and how they can find out more about your brand or more about the events that are happening. How can they find all about it?
Okay, so you can find me on Instagram as Joyous Power. You can email me about events and experiences you want to have. info@premierxanadu.com. You can, YouTube Joyous Power, Facebook Joyous Power, Vanity Constance.
All right.
Besides info at Premier at Xanadu, is there an Instagram yet?
Oh, yes. So Premier Xanadu, like I have an Instagram, right? I'm really going to focus on YouTube with Premier Xanadu and tapping into that because that's like my favorite and long-lasting like social media platform. Mm-hmm. It's going to have the other things, but I'm really focused on being a referral-based program. I've done so many opportunities just from people knowing me, so I really want to base it off of relationships and real-life interactions than getting folks on social media. Because people really just watch on social media. I don't really get clients. But the people I meet in real life and stuff, that's how I get clients.
Okay.
Got you.
But the website, the reason I didn't promote the website is because I'm still working on it. So I have the domain and stuff, but it's not officially launched right now.
Okay.
But the email works, darling. I've been emailing, darling. Email works. My phone works.
You don't need an email. You don't need a website when you got an email.
Yeah,
right. Send that email.
But when that's launched, I got you.
No doubt.
All right, Luke, how can they find you?
My name is Lou Belgium. I be on them Instagrams, man.
Yo.
Go Birds!
God damn, I knew it was coming.
You know it.
He could know it. He probably know that shit in the whole episode.
I was trying. waiting for the perfect time.
Yeah, you got it. You can find me on IG at IM302YODA.
Yes.
And you can find Brews Zine Banter Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, or Blue Sky.
Yo, if you still got TikTok, because I don't.
Stop deleting.
Every time.
You knew it was a setup, son. You should have never deleted it.
But you know what's crazy is that I don't miss it at all.
I never really went on there anyway.
No.
So
I would only go on it when I would have people send me stuff through Instagram on TikTok.
Yeah.
I hit the thing and I'm like, I'm
but
on
shout
TikTok
out to everybody who keeps sending me TikToks and I can't pull them up.
Yes. And now you can't go back.
Yeah.
Shit, I lost where I was going. Shout out to DeepSeek. That thing is killing the game right now.
Yeah, I downloaded it today.
What is it?
DeepSeek, the new Chat GPT.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's taking Chat GPT. It destroyed.
It's killing them?
It destroyed the chip.
I'm gonna have to start using it.
Was it Nvidia stock today? That shit.
Oh, I lost some money today?
Oh, no, I didn't even look.
I don't want to look. I fucking hate y'all bitches.
Nvidia?
Yeah.
Why?
No.
Why you take my money? I'm so loud.
And then I must have been slipping because I normally be on top of shit.
Me
But
too. I had work to do today.
I think it's the biggest loss in history, I think.
It was like $1 trillion.
Yeah, it was like 500 billion or something.
What?
$1 billion?
Something like that.
CEO about to jump out
Where
the
is
window.
my phone's
Well,
over
no,
there.
they still made. They had a lot of money.
They did. Yeah.
What do you say? A bunch of trillions?
Yeah, but it's also
How much is a bunch of trillions?
A bunch.
In a day?
No, not a bunch of trillions. Billions.
Billions. Which equals up to $1 trillion.
A bunch of trillions. He had a bunch of billions.
A bunch of billions equals up to a bunch of trillions.
A bunch of billions is a lot.
I'm sure it'll come back onto the.
Yeah, it will.
I'm not selling.
Yeah.
I'm in this. I'm in this, baby. Navita, come back to me, Navita.
It's a video, y'all.
Navita, the Navita. Conchita?
You keep naming after some girl you used to fuck with.
No, don't do that. I know what you just did there. Do not do that. You see what he did? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
If you want to follow me.
He did it. He did it.
You got it.
If you want to follow me, Rob Stay Bruising. Definitely check out www.brewsingbanter.com if you want to get merchandise or follow what we are doing in these streets. If you see us in your town or you got a brewery or place that you want us to check out, we do quiz nights. And remember to rate, follow, review, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Reviews are the best.
This has been
follow, review.
This has been episode
282.
282. I was about to say 8 for some reason.
836.
Damn. 282.
We've been here for
manifesting.
We've been here for 88 years.
What up?
This is episode 834. This is the RSMAR.
That long?
It's been like
800 and something.
Yeah, that'd be like.
It took us 6 years to get the 282.
Yeah, so 20-something years.
20-something years.
Don't stop.
24.
If they start paying us full price
Right,
for
yeah. It might be-
and
it might be
I
2
can
or 3
quit
a week.
and I can quit my job. We daily,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
We daily.
I record 3 episodes a day if I can quit my job.
Yeah.
So whoever out there want us to quit our jobs and podcast forever,
Damn right. Yep.
holla at us.
For sure.
Get in them DMs.
This has been episode 282. Until next time.
Have a good week, everyone.
Bye.